I'm pretty sure I just fell in love with this kitchen and pretty much everything about this house. It is massive. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take you through this house, and then we're going to take you to a house directly across the street that I guarantee you guys will find super impressive. Now, all the homes we're checking out today are going to be by David Weekley. So we're in Coral Ridge in Ponte Vedra, Florida, which is a prestigious neighborhood known for its luxury homes and its beautiful surroundings, located in the heart of Ponte Vedra Beach. It offers upscale living, close proximity to the beaches, top-rated schools, and exclusive golf courses. Now, this community is also known for huge lots. We're talking about 80-foot lots with custom homes and upscale amenities, making it the #1 community to raise a family in Jacksonville, according to niche.com. This builder creates floor plans that, quite frankly, I love. Reason being is because they are finished with some of the top line finishes and unique design features that aren't really offered by many builders. Now, these two homes that we're going to look at first are super luxury, but we're going to take you over to one more model built by David Weekley. It's a bit smaller, it's a more affordable. And the reasons we're showing you that, because if these two houses aren't in your price range, the third one could definitely be an option. Now, as I walk these properties, I want you guys to do me a favor. Drop a comment about what are some of the favorite features you like about these homes. And make sure you stay to the end of this video, because at the end, we're going to reveal all the prices. So let's go. All right, so the first home that we're gonna check out, the Dawn. Now, one thing I love about David Weekley is their home layout, right? Quite frankly, they add these little pocket doors, they add these little unique features that kind of make their homes more interesting. Now, the Dawn, it's freaking massive. Coming in, it can be built from 3,832 square feet to 3,845. It can be a 4-bedroom, it can be a 3 or 4 full bathroom house, and you can actually add 1 or 2 half baths with a 3-car garage. Now, before you walk into the home, you are met with a beautiful courtyard that just screams luxury. The paved water feature mixed with the paved walkway and the seating area. This is fantastic for those days where you just want to sit, relax, people watch, and have a cup of wine or coffee, whichever one you prefer. Now, coming in the front doors, you're met with nothing but grandness. And I don't know any other way to describe this. This open floor plan with high ceilings is amazing, with the highest point being actually 17 feet. This is breathtaking, and I'm just getting started. Now, this home isn't your typical Florida plan. It's a very contemporary and very modern. Now, follow me into one of my favorite parts of this home. Before we get there, I have to let you know, if you haven't been here before, we are licensed realtors here in the state of Florida. So if you're moving from the cold up north or the expensive west, we would love to serve you. Give us a call, shoot us an email, or shoot us a text. Where the guys that pick up the phone, answer the text, and answers the email. All right, so the first place I wanted to start, if you know me, you know I used to be a chef, so I absolutely love this kitchen. This standard 12-foot countertops is absolutely amazing, but devil's always in the details. I love the waterfall that goes all the way down to the floor. You have your 42-inch uppers, and then as we come around this kitchen, what you'll see is nothing but space. I love the way the countertops wrap all the way around. Certain things like this right here, look, open it up, close it. That's a flex. Everybody doesn't have that. All right, 6 top range, of course, with your griddle. So if you're looking for space like me, like I'm always looking at the details that are going on inside of the kitchen. How can I cook? How much space do I have to store all of those appliances? We're looking at a porcelain sink that's deep. I love what David Weekley does with showing you examples like this right here of these floating shelves that you can actually use for dishes, or you can just keep it open and put your little knickknacks to make the room look more festive, look more beautiful. Coming around this way, right? I just want you to note, look at that counter space. We're gonna go into there in just a second. Moving over here. All right, so you have your garage right directly behind me. You have your drop-off zone for the kiddos. They actually put a little bench in here so you can relax. I don't know what this is, but this is what they put there, the design, but you still have the natural light pouring in. And this is the area you can actually use for pantry. But this space over here is what is crazy. If you are someone who absolutely loves the kitchen and want to store appliances, come on. This is your butler's pantry. Hold on, take it in. All the cabinets that you have going on up top. Look at this. All the storage you have going on around. And of course, you have your area where you can store all of your goodies. This is set up for a chef, hands down. If this is something that you like, this house has it all. I love the fact that they've done the wood slats on the roof. It just the subtle details I think people don't look at when they're walking through a home. And David Weekley would allow you to do all of this inside of your house. So it's not just things they're showing you that you possibly couldn't do. You can actually do it. Looking at this refrigerator, absolutely gorgeous. Now, come over here. Living area. And you're gonna hear me say this a couple of times throughout this video. David Weekley is known for natural light. I love this builder because they put pockets of things in different places. If we're coming around here, we have enough space to accommodate, look, a little small party that's going on, dinner room. You have your stone on your back wall, the TV wall, but little details like this right here with the lighting for the little bench. This is what makes this home so beautiful. Look at these sliding doors, 3 panel sliding doors, and then you have your dining room area. Now, who is a wine enthusiast, right? So looking at this area, you're going to fit, what's this, 8 different people. But for your wine enthusiast who wants to set up a couple of bottles, this is where it's at. This entire home was set up for those who enjoy entertaining. And when I told you about David Weekley's, they like to tuck things off. You have your dining area, it's a beautiful space. For those people who are still working from home, back here is your office. Now this can be blocked off so it can be more private. You don't necessarily have to have everybody in your office, but these design features right here make them unique. And that's what I love about these homes, right? Tucked off in the back of the home. If you're anything like me, I can get my office pretty messy, but to be able to have this back here is crazy. Come on. All right, so fellas, this is where you could live, right? Just sitting back here, relaxing, all the light pouring inside of here. Now this could be a 5th bedroom, and that's generally how it's set up when you're purchasing this property, or it could be a cabana with a full bathroom right here on this side. But this is right here is what brings it all together. All right. So notice we have 3 panel sliders right here on this door, as we have on the other side of the house. So being able to come out, entertain, have lunch, dinner right out here. You could possibly have an outdoor kitchen set up right here where they have your TV area set up, wrapping around. I love what they've done with this fire pit, this 6th sitting area. And then when you're coming out here to relax, you have more space back here where they all had it lined up out into your water. This one is beautiful because they've done something added to it. For those who love to golf, you have your putt feature right over here. All right, moving back into the main living area. Now let's get to these rooms, because I know this master bedroom is going to set it off for you guys. Now, tucked away in the back, right? A lot of times you can see the master bedroom door when you're downstairs and the master's on the main. Well, this is a 1-story house. Listen, I'm trying to prepare you right now. This is one of my favorite rooms in the entire house. Are you ready? Are you ready to go in here? Come on, come on, come on. First of all, I want you to do, as soon as you walk into the room, this is the master, is take it all in. Now, let's talk about this room just a little bit. Stepping over into the sleeping portion of the master bedroom, or the, what do they call it now? It's the owner's suite. I'm sorry. So stepping into the room, you have a king size bed. You do have some oversized nightstands that are floating. And I absolutely love the detail inside of here. With this platform bed with the low profile, it makes this feature up here look so much more amazing when you have the wood on the ceiling, but you have the wood on the platform bed. You have a little sitting area right here. And one thing I continue to say, the theme of David Weekley is always going to be natural light. Now we're walking over here. I love pony walls. That's what these are called, pony walls. I love them. But it separates the sleeping area from the leisure, relaxation, right? So why they have it set up right now, of course, is you see a little sofa, you see a TV, but you can also design this as an office space if that's what you're doing. That way you can utilize that space on the other side of the house for something completely different as the light poured in. But for us coffee lovers, We do have a little coffee nook set up over here, and you can put, look, a little microwave over here. You can put a little refrigerator, and that way you don't ever have to take those, I don't know, 25 steps over to the kitchen. You can have it right here in your bedroom. Now, barn doors, popular. Could you do it with the builder? Absolutely. But when you have a grand entrance like this to your bathroom, I definitely think it's worth it. Coming in, the first thing you're gonna notice is these ceilings. Absolutely love, it's not flat. It's giving you luxury, it's giving you beautiful. And then you have the black, you have the browns, you have the two different his and her sinks. So you can separate yourself, guys. You don't have to deal with all of her hair products. But you also have over here, your linen closet. And I love the fact that they've done wood here instead of having those wire racks. They get frustrating too, even for realtors. We don't really like them either, but they come with the house. Then you have your throne for kings. And in many of the houses that we tend to walk, you never really get a standalone tub. But this is a beautiful element that you can add to this bathroom, and it screams luxury. And remember, I said the devil's in the details. So even though we had the waterfall in the kitchen, we also have the waterfall here in the bedroom. Y'all are trying to look over there. Come over here first. Let's keep getting this done. Looking at this step down shower, you have your glass feature, you have the towel on the wall, and this just screams homey, where you want to chill, you want to relax, you want to sit back and have a shower and then rest. It's giving spa. That's what you're getting when you're walking into this bathroom. But here it is. Hold on. Let me set it up for you. Look, hold on. Set the shot. Women, I'm sure you can enjoy this island right here. Men, you might be able to get a watch box on here, but being able to get dressed in the morning, walking into something like this that's been completely organized, set up for all of your bags, all of your purses, all of your dresses, your pants, your jeans, is absolutely amazing. They even put over here showing you what you can do with this house and have it set up, organizing for your shoe rack, and then extra storage for your laundry. And so this right here is located right off of your laundry room. So I love the fact that they have space where you can do your folding in here. It's already organized for you. This is a pretty decent sized laundry room. And throughout the entire house, what you're gonna see is high ceilings. Even looking back at this living room, I didn't get that, 17 feet at its highest points. So just imagine how big it feels when you're walking inside of here, the openness, the space, the lighting that's pouring in, giving you that feeling that it's much larger than what it actually is. Come on. Of course, you have your restroom for those people that you're gonna throw out at some point, but you're walking into the second bedroom inside of this house. Now, this has a queen right now, but it could accommodate a king, 2 nightstands, and I love the fact that it has its own bathroom. Coming out, one thing I can appreciate about this building, and let me show you this, right? Like, this is a hallway. Now, this is a hallway directly in front of the living room. So you don't necessarily have to walk directly in front of all the people while you're inside of the living room entertaining, but you can always use this hallway that stretches to the length of the front and the back of the house, leading us back over here to more storage, and then a little desk area to sit for all of these kids. On this side, you're on that side, and you never have to really deal with them. You don't have to deal with your kids when they come home. It's crazy. So you have your desk area over here, lead you into the bedroom. I love the way they've done these rooms. Look at the ceilings in here. Like, this is beautiful, and you don't get those design features in many of the houses that you guys walk, where you're actually going to have these vaulted ceilings inside of rooms. So, which walks us into this Jack and Jill. First of all, you have your long walk-in closet for this room. Love the beads. Which gives you your Jack and Jill bathroom. Coming back and walking you into the next bedroom. Now, this house is amazing. If you thought this was amazing, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. Tell me what the best features were for you in this house. But we gotta make our way over to the next one. Let's go. So a little bit about Nocatee. Nocatee alone is a massive master plan community. It's 1,400 acres, making it one of the largest master plan communities in the entire United States. Now, 7,400 of those acres are actually reserved for Coral Ridge. Residents in this area have access to state-of-the-art fitness centers, athletic complexes, splash parks, community pools, shopping, dining, the Nocatee Town Center. Now, I can go on and on about this community, but I want to take another luxury tour. And listen, if you like this model, and you want it, we could possibly find this in another community. That's an option. But let's walk and talk to David Weekley's next model, the Palencia. And don't forget, drop in the comments some things. We would love to hear from you guys, but let's get into this house. All right, so now we're at the Palencia, which comes in at 3,770 square feet. This is a true 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3 bathrooms, and you can do 1 or 2 half baths with a 3-car garage. Let's check this one out. Now, before we even walk into the house, this is one design feature I had never seen in any of the properties. This is a drop-off area. So if you're looking at ordering Amazon, which most likely you are, or UPS package, you can actually put a lock on side of this door. There's my little friend, a frog. He's right there and almost grabbed him, but he does not come with a home. He moves as he wants to. But this is one of the greatest design features I've seen, where people can actually have their packages dropped off right here in front of the home before walking inside. Let's get in there. All right, so one of the things you're gonna notice as soon as you walk in here is, of course, to your left is going to be an office space. Now you can use your imagination a little bit. You can utilize this for more than just an office space, but this is a very nice sized room. If you want to put a TV up here, if you want to close it off and have a door and this just be a man cave, hint, hint, men, this is what this area is for. But you have your guest room right off the foyer. So over here you have a full-size room. You do have a queen-size bed, but 2 large oversized nightstands, which means this room can fit a king-size bed as well. The amount of space in here is great for a guest coming in town, and it does feature a full-size bathroom. So if you have guests coming in and you don't want them to be right next to you, this is the floor plan for you. Now it's going to have 2 bedrooms downstairs, and to include the master and that room right there. But walking in, you cannot help but see how open this place is, right? Perfect home for entertaining. And what I love about this is you're going to get the 10-foot ceilings. And what people don't understand is majority of the time when you buy a 2-story home, you don't get 10-foot ceilings because of course you have people upstairs. But walking into the kitchen, once again, a chef's paradise. I'm loving these countertops. I'm loving they actually did the soft close on all of the cabinets inside of this property. This is a gas community, but this wood hood gives me life. 42-inch uppers, and I'm always ecstatic when I see these extra cabinets up top running to the ceiling. Are they functional? No, nobody can reach up there, but it is sexy. So if this is your forever home, that is something I would say, hey, get those because they're sexy. Come on down, come on down. All right, looking at it, we have our microwave and our oven combo, which I'll always call a Texas kitchen and not a gourmet, but this is what is set up as a gourmet kitchen. These deep, deep sinks, these are beautiful. Just the small touches inside of here, what makes me happy. And as you can see, coming from this side over here, there's nothing but light. One of the philosophies of David Weekley since they began in the 1970s, if it's almost right, it's not right at all. So they put a lot of features inside of these homes that you can get personally, and they're going to do the job right. My first luxury property I ever sold was a David Weekley, and I love how they build their houses. So moving on, over here, look. Now, if you're looking to entertain, that's what these floor plans are. These are massive floor plans. And to be able to see 8 people right here looking at, so what I love is these 12-foot high ceilings, but I want you to come and see how much space. You stay right there. Let me move over here, right? So one thing I absolutely love about David Weekley is the space they have inside of this home. And they're kind of known for, of course, the natural light. But if you're looking to entertain, this is the best place to do it. This is a large living space, but if you can tell right here, the backdrop over here inside of this living room, these 8-foot sliders, there's 3 here, 2 here. And when we step outside, now you can actually see the waterfall out here, this pool area. But what I want people to see is the transition they have, right? Look up top. We still have 12-foot ceilings out here on this covered patio. But if you're looking to do an outdoor kitchen, you can actually have this plumbed out, ready to go. Great for summers, great for winters. If you close this patio in, you can really bring that outdoor space indoors. Moving over here. Now, this right here, this master suite, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm in love with the size of it. And of course, you're going to keep, for all of us addicts or coffee lovers, right? They kept the theme inside of here. But the one thing that's absolutely gorgeous to me is, first thing I noticed was when you walk up here, is these vaulted ceilings with the beam, which make it a fantastic touch to like this design quality. It makes this room feel much bigger. But I tell you scale, here's a king size bed, and then you have the oversized nightstands. But just looking over here by the window, you have reading area. And I don't know if the camera can get this, but it's just a massive space. They add the top design elements of the brick on the wall, which just makes this room pop. Now headed into this bathroom. Now, of course, we have the standalone tub. I'm in favor of those, right? Because right now I only have a shower in my master and it kind of drives me crazy. And of course I can't use it in the other one because I can see the toilet. But I'm loving these glass enclosures that you have. This is a step down. They are utilizing the gold features right now, which is something that you can find in the design studio. But twisting this way, you have your own dedicated space. And again, they made sure they did the vaulted ceilings, making this area feel so much larger. You have your his, you have your hers. I'm loving the detail work. If we're looking down at the floors, these hexagons, they just add design elements that you typically don't get. And of course you have the king's throne. Closets. On the left side, you have his, and then spinning around, you have hers. But when you're coming this way, guys, a lot of people don't want to walk to the laundry room, much like me. So you're coming out of this door right here, you have your laundry nook sitting over here. And I love the fact that they actually have countertops and a wash sink, so you can actually fold and wash right in here. Now, this would be the drop-off zone. Right over here, you'll find your garage. But this one, this little dog messed me up when I first came in here the first time. Look. It shouldn't look that real when you walk past it. Here's your drop off for your keys. Now let's move upstairs. It's a time or two before, but David Weekley does an amazing job utilizing space. And that's what you get up here. This is what I'm going to call the teens apartment, right? So your kids can actually have a loft area upstairs. You have a large living area downstairs, but this little element right here is what makes me happy. So if you have children, teens, tweens that are still in school, they actually have an area where they can actually do their homework, and it's already set up for desk. And again, this is something that you can find in design studios, them being a semi-custom builder. These are all things that can be done in design studio. To my left, let's start over here because we're gonna walk through this thing. Upstairs bedroom, which is number 3. 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs. Here we go. So this is the 3rd bedroom. Now set up with a walk-in closet, but it transitions over with a Jack and Jill, full bath, into your 4th bedroom. Also with a walk-in closet. So this is what you get when you're getting a David Weekley. I love this home, but of course I told you we give you options, guys. So we have one more house to show you, so let's get over there now. And I warned you earlier, you're gonna fall in love with these homes. As soon as we release this video, people are going to start calling, and I know this to be true because I've had a handful of customers give us a call about the Abigail model by David Weekley, and they wanted to tour that model. And guess what? The rest is history. With that being said, I did promise you one more by David Weekley. It's an affordable option by the same builder, because guess what? I'm all about options, and I know you guys want to get the pricing, so stay to the end. So we'll make this really quick. Let's check out this next home. All right, so we've made it to the last house. This is the Maritime. It's 2,350 square feet. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and a 2-story home. We're gonna look, Janelle's been all day long. She has been recording. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let her walk you through this house. Get us in there, Janelle.
Follow me, but before we go in, just appreciate the porch with the pavers and the stones. So when it's raining, you can sit back and be like, we needed this rain. It's a good time. All right,
so first thing, I gotta talk about this, right? 10-foot ceilings, you don't get those in 2 stories much, guys. Reason being, hey, you building? You don't really get those too many times. Reason being because two-story houses generally have lower roofs.
To your left is the office space. Now, I don't always keep my area clean, so if you want to, add doors, you can do that.
Now, this would actually be another bedroom. So if you're looking for a full bedroom, this could be it down here.
And that's a good thing about David Weekley is semi-custom. So whatever you see that you like, that you want to tweak, you'll have that option. But let's look at this kitchen. Let's look at this kitchen space. For this to be a smaller footprint, they still made it very functional with all of the cabinet spaces.
Gas is king. Gas is king.
Gas, I mean, take it or leave it, I'm good. But look, you can actually use these. You can reach it, Adrian.
But you can't. One thing I love about David Weekley, I think I've only seen white appliances in one builder's model, and that's been David Weekley, and I absolutely love what they've done here.
Right, but again, you have options. So if this doesn't really float your boat, then you can get that changed too. But over here is your half bath. But if you do convert that office space, then this will convert into a full bath.
Okay. This pantry, guys, for those who are storing up.
And I don't know if y'all realize it, but there's a theme with this little nook, coffee or wine nook that David Weekley always has. But coming over here, you're in your living room and dining area, and it's still a really good size. So over here, you can fit like what, 6 people?
Is she counting?
Because I wanted to get the numbers right.
All right, the living room space, I love it because it's cozy, right? It's one of those areas where if you're looking at the entire picture, right? Like being able to spend time with family, being able to entertain, this is a very nice space. It's not huge, but when you add those high ceilings, it makes it feel much larger. Look at all of these windows. Hold on a second.
And that's another signature that David Weekley has, are the windows, because it makes it feel that much lighter. It makes it feel that much open. But let's step outside to the courtyard. I really like this. There's something about sitting outside, watching people or watching the rain. I love it. So the pavers, of course, again, David Weekley, these are standard. This is the garage. It's a 2-car garage. Usually they are attached, but of course, they cut it out for, the courtyard. But what you can do, and I appreciate, is you can make an apartment on top of the garage.
Up there, kick the kids out, guys. Have your own time.
But you can make a fully functional garage.
You pay the mortgage, make sure they have their own space.
So we're heading upstairs, and I just want to make mention, this is a little bit faster than our other 2 walkthroughs, but we really just want to get you through this one so that we can get to the end so we can reveal the prices. All right, so we have our laundry area right as you're coming up the steps. And then over here, you have a loft area. It is a little bit smaller, but again, we're working with a smaller footprint, but they still provided you with a large open window. Over here to the left, you have both of your secondary bedrooms. And these are for the younger kids. It's a smaller footprint.
We got the 2 bedrooms, and then you have
your owner's suite with Fido, who startles me every time I come up here.
Now, what I love about this, right? I love this.
Beams.
Now, these are all options, guys. Like, that's one thing I love about David Weekley, is they're giving you options.
They do give you options, but just take this in. This is a king-size bed, 2 oversized nightstands.
She's trying to be me.
But I mean, it's true. It's a king-size bed and oversized nightstands.
Look, that dog, realistic. I've seen it like
him so cute.
But you do have a sitting area inside.
You do.
And I'm telling you guys, this is a lot more space than you really actually think inside of a house that's only 2,350 square feet coming out the box. This is a beautiful size room.
It is. And the owner suite, I love this.
You love the soaking tub. Love the shower.
The smaller shower.
You have
the wet room.
So guys, you might be able to get the top, they can get the bottom, and you don't have to go into another room.
All right, so that's it. This was a smaller footprint and it was a faster walkthrough, but we really want to get you over to the prices. So let's go ahead and head back to the office.
All right, so you guys got to check out all the properties. Now, I want you to do me a favor. Comment down below which one you thought was the best. And I'm going to get to it, the nitty gritty. What you really came to see was the pricing. That's why you're here. So let's get to it. The first home that we toured was the Dawn by David Weekley. Now, that home was about 3,800 square feet. It was a 4-bedroom. It could be a 3 or 4 full bath, 1 or 2 half bath with a 3-car garage. Now, if you remember, it had the awesome kitchen. It had the breathtaking owner suite and the impressive butler's pantry. Now that home's base price, it starts at 1.49, but that's right before you add in the upgrades and the lot fees. Now, home number 2, the Palencia, with the same builder, and it had the huge master suite with a pool with the waterfall out back that was so beautiful. Now that home's base price was 1.2 million, and if you ask me, if sexy is what you want, sexy is what you're going to get in this community. And lastly, the third home, the Maritime in Seabrook Village at Nocatee. Now the floor plan is still by David Weekley, but in another smaller footprint neighborhood. Now you still get the opportunity to go to Design Center, but it's a little more budget friendly for those who want a David Weekley but don't want the huge price tag. You still get a sexy house, but it's just a pint size sexy. I've checked out the inventory and they have one that's ready to be built at the time of this video. A to be built is $679,475. They have another one that's already moving ready, and that one is $804,225. Now the Maritime starts at $577,999. So they must have put a lot of upgrades inside of that property. Contract probably fell through and they're putting it back on the market based off what's inside it right now. So if you're looking for a more affordable price with the ability to customize, this may be a better option for you. So that's it, guys. You got all the information. Let me know which house you like. Number 1, house number 2, or house number 3. And if you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville, Florida, buying, selling, up here in this area, we would love to serve you. And I'm going to put my number somewhere in this video. I never know where it goes in post-production. Give us a call, shoot us an email, shoot us a text. We're the guys that pick up the phone, answers the emails, and answers the text message. But until next time, be great and choose excellence in everything you do.